Good evening, energy readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel, where we find the Zen within. It's all within. Everything's an inside job, including love. Love is an inside job. And once we all know that you find love within yourself, suddenly you attract more love towards you. Not just romantic, but just people in general appreciate you more, they love you more. So, meditating on this for about the last hour, maybe hour and a half. I'm slowing it down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do again a you and them read. I'm a little bit hooked on them right now. Can't wait to see what that card is. And what we're going to do is, okay, we got two here. It's not funny even almost. It's the definition of insanity. It's the monotony of the world kicking your butt. Yeah. Wow. I felt, and that's why I slowed down. I felt this heavy energy. Just, gosh, the Seven of Pentacles again. You know, I can't make this up. The Seven of Pentacles has been looming heavily in the whole collective. You know, and in my reads, it's been around for, gosh, at least a month. And this time it showed up with the devil. You know, and this is where we all know that this is something that you can get out of very easily. This mentality, this just all I get out of this energy anytime is just monotony, insanity, like confusion, you know. It's so much that I don't even know the real 100% meaning of this card, because the energy that I get and have been getting since I've been pulling this card is just a collective that is really just done with this old life, done with this old chapter, this old book. Like, you're ready to rewrite a new book, you know. And this guy is all by himself. She all alone, you know. And you're just like, why am I doing this, you know? And there's two people in this card. So that tells me that somebody else is doing the same thing you are. They're in the same bondage you are. They're just as loosely bound as you are. Hmm. Oh yeah, let's since I let out with the gold deck, we're gonna go ahead and we'll do that. And then I keep doing this a little backwards, but I don't even care. I feel like I'm more led now than ever before. We're gonna lead out with this deck, and then we're gonna do the Moonology. We're just gonna dig into what it is that's keeping you two apart. You know, is it just this monetary, not gain, but this monetary venture that you're on, this monetary proprietorship, this, you know, and maybe it's not a proprietorship. Maybe you're just in a regular 9 to 5, you know, like a lot of us. I'm going to stop there. We have the King of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, somebody who's ready for a brand new beginning. And it's the Ace of Wands coming in from the universe to give you that. And then we have Oh my goodness. I almost even called it out again and said, I want to see the Eight of Pentacles, please, Lord. And it came out. With that Nine of Wands energy as well, the Nine of Wands has been around for a little while, on and off. We have the pre-Empress here, the Nine of Pentacles. And then our favorite wheel that's always turning. It's a matter of you turning around or, yeah, turning around because you're not facing it. Clearly, you don't realize it's turning. Always has been. But in the bookends with the Magician card, somebody who's so ready that you're just going to go ahead and make things happen for yourself. You know? Started out with the Ace of Wands. Okay? So the universe is seeing your sadness, has heard your prayers, hearing your cries, that, you're just done. You need help. It's just, oh my goodness. And you're like, well, I don't even care. I'm just going to take this new passion that the universe is trying to fulfill me and go back to work. And I'm going to work on a new pinnacle. And I'm going to go ahead and trash this other one because the one I've always been drawn to here is the one that's on the ground here. It's right here on the ground. Somebody who has said, you know what, I realize now that I've been doing something that's not benefiting me, that's not serving my highest good. It's not bringing in the return that I expected. So I'm going to start a new one, a brand new one. And then the Nine of Wands, which again, I've always said this is, this is the epiphany I've gotten from this card now is, yes, it is the wounded warrior, been through it all, been around the block twice and doesn't wish to do it again. And this is someone who has had to introspect so deep, go down into the shadows so deep that they've now healed themselves. And then because of this, you have gained the strength. This is your current energy. It's like, to me, second or third best card in the deck. Most positive, strength card, Leo energy. And this is you taming that inner lion, taming that. And it's not getting rid of. To me, I've always thought that this lion is the ego. I've always thought that in the strength card, the lion here, the beast inside of you is that ego. And I don't mean you need an ego death, because again, I can't get on board with the ego death. You can't get rid of something that's part of you. You just need to figure out how to tame that beast in order to be able to move into this Nine of Pentacles, this pre-Empress, so that you are able to align with the partner that is, I won't say the partner of God's choice, because we're always jumping timelines and free will is always involved on both sides. So it's not the person that you thought you were going to be with forever. Because if you were, then you would, if it was, then you guys would already still be together. Yes, you would still be together. So after and yeah, okay. Okay. I said back it up. Back it up. I wish that song was playing right now. Song that's on right now is I just picked it actually. It was actually on like a 2 or 3 hour loop of a song of a set. But this is finally moving. Pretty lights. It's all about getting a good feeling. Ooh, strong energy over your person. Emperor energy. And that's Seven of Wands. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Remember, the King of Swords was on the bottom of the other deck. Wow, these are two people that are really in tune with themselves. Two people that are really in tune with themselves. Yeah, and your person is afraid of being left out in the cold. Your person is afraid of, we have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. Hiding, buried. So, your person has the High Priestess in the center energy. But on both sides, the bookends, the Queen of Swords and the Judgment. So there's something that's been revealed, or that your person is revealing to themselves by this introspection, by tuning in, tapping in, and turning on their intuition with the High Priestess in the center energy, current energy. Queen of Swords is behind there, someone who finally decided to stand in their truth, because before the Queen of Swords is that Seven of Wands. So somebody who's been through it. They've been around the block twice, and they don't want to go back. They're sick and tired of all of that type of energy that they have to stay in. So it's a person who doesn't really feel safe. A person who doesn't really feel, or didn't. I won't say now, because obviously that's not what happened. That's not the case now. They just didn't really feel safe. They felt so vulnerable. They felt like everyone was attacking them from all sides. And all they had to do, and all they could do all day long, was fight, 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 fight. There was no chance to even think about flight. It was all fight. And they stood up for themselves. And that's what helped them to open their intuition and have a judgment over that whole situation, that whole past. Someone who used to be very arrogant, very conceited, very... I mean, the Emperor's not in reverse here, but having it before the Seven of Wands is telling me that this is a person who... their mindset was not exactly lined up with Source. And that's probably why I put them in this competition. Because of whatever attitude that they had, put them into that competition. But this actually helped to strengthen them to move into the Queen of Swords, someone who will speak their mind, and someone who does understand and follow their intuition, and therefore having judgment over all the situations. And because of this judgment, they're able to finally walk away from all of the things, the people, the places, the environments, and just like completely vanish into thin air, basically. Because then we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. So this move, this thing that they've done, may have actually taken them down a notch financially, but the energy that's in this person is they don't care. This is so not worth it in the past that they are done. To the left, to the left. That's how this person is right now. They don't care about being left in the cold. Maybe they are left out in the cold right now, and they just don't care. Because all that, and even their own mindset they already realized that mindset did not help me. It did not get me any further ahead in life. It did not get me any solid foundations with any people. I don't have any solid friends out of that attitude. It's like a person who had to start all the way over, Etch-a-Sketch, and they just shook themselves clean. Flushed out all the toxins. Based on their intuition, realizing that, oh yes, you know what? Maybe I was the problem. And that's a tough pill to swallow. But man, if you can really, that's like better than an addict admitting that they have a problem. When you can look yourself in the mirror and be like, you know what? I believe that I was the problem. And then you realize, you know what? Okay, yeah, I was the problem, but I was only half the problem. I was only half the problem. But at least you're admitting that's a huge step forward. Taking accountability and responsibility for your own actions. Learning from it and then moving on from it and being able to, not have to look back at your past anymore. My deck upside down? Yeah, okay. Knight of Swords on the bottom. See, yeah, this connection is I believe, is going to move faster than you think. I know it's probably one of those things where you've been waiting on it forever and ever and ever, you feel like, but this is traditionalism within this connection. So connecting that Emperor and that Ace of Wands is the Hierophant. I mean, you can't get hardly any more Aries than that with all the Aries energy around right now. There's a death to the death energy is connecting that Eight of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands. So again, this is, you know, you are done with this mentality. You are done, looking at what is in front of you and how long it's taken to not culminate. And then finally you're like, I don't care anymore. It doesn't matter. I'm on my own timeline. I'm on my own journey. And I'm just going to pick up my tools and I'm going to go back to work with a different attitude. I'm going to be grateful for what I have right now. So that's ended now. Same thing with this competition, with this fighting tooth and nail just to move forward or stay in the same place. Tired of that energy. Death to it all. Yeah, this is going to be lovely. I'm really it may not sound like it, but I'm actually really excited for these two energies to come together because it literally is like the divine masculine and divine feminine. And I've been saying this now for several months because this is everything is about perception, and I am seeing more and more, and I know I will see more and more because it's a future I've prophesied. The divine masculine and divine feminine sacred unions are coming back. They are coming together. Even if you don't see it with your own physical eyes, I see the energies attracting. I feel it within myself. I see it within the collective. I see a lot less people who are searching, and I see a lot more people who are introspecting. Therefore, the magnetism is building. That eclipse was a huge spike in the magnetic field. I'm telling you. So the Two of Cups is what's connecting the Queen of Swords and that wounded healer, Nine of Wands, you. You're both making a path, clearing a path. This is what Spirit's given me. You're both making this path and clearing this path of destruction, whether you have put it there or somebody else. It's moving out of the way. And you see that this Nine of Swords is connecting that strength and that intuition, because what you realize is you really have to separate yourself in order for any of this to be accomplished. There is no other way. You've got to walk in solitude, solidarity, singularity. But even in that singularity, if you know anything about the string theory, we're all interconnected. So this energy is being projected on both of you, and you're both projecting it to each other. The same as the universe mirrors you, and you mirror the universe. Sad. Yeah, see, this is two people who are just looking out. This is the energy that's connecting that Nine of Pentacles and the Judgment. The Two of Wands. Some people, wondering, waiting, watching. Which is not a good energy to be in. The waiting and the watching. It's like watching the clock at work. You start watching the clock, that makes that day go by so dang long. But if you realize you haven't looked at the clock for 3 hours, it seems like it's been a half an hour. It's crazy. That's why you know time is an illusion. If you can trick your own emotions and thoughts and feelings that way, yeah, it's an illusion. Page of Cups. Connecting that Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups. Some people that are maturing. I know the Page of Cups is a immature energy, but someone who's ready to move forward in that. I'm gonna admit it's hard. It's hard for me to get that word out. It's been misused so much. And I don't say it lightly, but this is two people who are ready to move forward in love, because we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune of love. The love boat. This is the love boat. It's the love wheel. I don't know. That's just, so you guys are ready now to just pick yourself up by your own bootstraps. Pick everything back up and move forward. Because this is the Ten of Wands, connecting that Magician and that Five of Cups. Like I said, no matter what that person's situation is, they don't care. They're not complaining about it. They're just going with it. Same as you. You're not complaining about what you don't have. You're just going to manifest it. You've understood, and you're understanding more the power of your thoughts and your words. And now you're going to manifest opposite the way you used to. And it's like you're going to be able to show this person how you did it and take them, because this is like, with this being connected to the final outcome, the two of you are going to pick each other's stuff up. The two of you are going to help each other out. And I know it's thrown out there so much, but this is what I want to see more of, and I know we will see more of, because I'm saying it. Because there's a lot of things that I've said in my life and have been saying, and it's all coming out now. I'm not saying I'm a brilliant man or anything. I just know how manifesting works, and agreements and affirmations, group affirmations. Hmm. Spirit said, now it's time to pull the Moonology. Oh, my Zen fall fell. These things are so finicky. But it's almost like symbolic, because, again, you were trying to light your own flame and then it went out. Trying to keep the fire lit and then it went out. You know? Yeah. I just tend to stare. I love when the Two of Cups pops out. I don't care where it's at. Hell, I don't even care if it's in reverse. But the Two of Cups, a divinely guided couple, but not divinely guided by them from themselves. This is a divinely guided, universal connection. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, because this is probably a lot of worry that's going on around here, because if you're worried about money and you have a family especially, then the first thing you worry about is, am I going to be able to provide for my kids? I know how that goes. Trust me. And I love it, because this is my whole channel right here. My whole channel is based on this right here. North Node, stepping out of your comfort zone. I had a dream just a few days ago, and when I do remember my dreams, which is pretty often actually, more often than I thought. I thought I wasn't doing so good, but especially now that I'm really focused on it. But it was a dream where I don't know that I've had these types of dreams ever before, but I was in a completely unfamiliar place, surrounded by completely unfamiliar people, in a completely unfamiliar area. I don't even know what part of the world that I was in. It was strange. Um, but I really was meditating on that dream, and Spirit said, this is what it's like to be out of your comfort zone, where you don't know anything, you don't know anybody, you don't know any place, thing, person, nothing. And that's where the growth happens. That's where that's where you get made or broken. Nope. Divine Mind first. I said Divine Mind. Okay. Really drawn to the Page of Cups. And there is a lot of red in this Page of Cups. You know, even though this is the Cups, there's still a lot of passion in that Page of Cups energy. Believe in the connection. Believe that you are worthy of love. Believe that love comes easily to you. Pivot. You're being asked to pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place, wow, didn't I already say that? Okay, I'm going to get to that in a second. It's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? Mindset. How can you pivot a little bit? Mindset. Because I don't think I said that before, but here's the Two of Wands, and if we could get this energy to flip, because the Two of Wands here laid out is actually looking back. You're looking back for all what happened to the ships that were, you thought that they were there or whatever, or they were there and then all of a sudden they were gone. You're like, wait, where did my person go? And you just need to flip that energy to start looking with that same passion forward to the destiny you have forward. Not obviously not in the back, but really you just need to be looking right here, right in front of you, right? Presently. Create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. Receive. You're being asked to receive. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you are worthy of these gifts and open up to them. That's that feminine energy, you know. Maybe you're in that too much of that masculine energy, the both of you, and that's why nothing is able to come into your life. Because you need to be able to move into the feminine energy, which is the receiving energy. The both of you, so you can both receive each other. You know, it doesn't always mean like you have to be, one has to be masculine, one has to be feminine. Like, oh, well, now I'm feminine, so now they have to. No, it's okay to, sometimes in the relationship, as part of the journey, there's going to be that. You know, it's not going to be a switch where you're off, I'm on. You know, it's not going to be like that. You know, and I think that people have fantasized because of TV that relationships should be this one way, and if they don't, you know, obviously, then I want this all the time. Well, it's in sickness and health and good, for better or for worse, you know, and that's what people forget. And that's where they think it's just a piece of paper. No, it's a sacred bond. It's a sacred words that have created something that is beyond paper. So anyhow, I didn't want to get into all that, but Spirit is just saying right here, hop into your feminine energy. You know, step out of your comfort zone into your North Node. If you don't know your North Node, I have the links in my description box that you can get to the, what is it, Cafe Astrology? I don't know. It's the only one that I use. It gives the easiest depiction, I guess, in my opinion, until I find a better one, to find your North Node. Your life purpose, your path. There'll be no more questioning what to do, you know, other than, yeah, what exactly job to do, but you'll have a huge, huge step forward ahead in your life knowing that. Higher learning. You've learned from experience, more inner study now is required to further progress. You know, and I'm really being called for this as well. I mean, you should always be that way. You should always be learning. You should always be reading something, listening to something. High vibrational. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. See? Telling you, one more, they said. And this is full of green, that heart chakra. There's green in here with the heart chakra color. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Very beautiful card. Very relevant card. I love tarot. I love it. Let's see. Yeah, we're only at a half an hour. This has been a pretty packed read. So we're gonna. I want some raise your vibes in here because I understand this energy. I feel it. I've been in it. You know, it's easy to dip into this, going through the motions. You know, like thinking that this is all you got. This is all you can ever do. This is all you'll ever be able to do. Your breath connects you to life. Every single breath. Every single breath. You know, every single breath connects you to life because you're here presently breathing life. Beautiful. I am fulfilled by love. A lot of people look for fulfillment in all types of ways and they never are and don't understand why. What's missing? And it's love. It's love. That's always the only thing missing. You know? It's love. That's always the missing ingredient. My dad always, when he cooked, he said it's better because I used a special secret ingredient, TLC. And I'm like, all right. Now that I cook and have eaten a lot of other people's food, I totally tell the difference in who put time and effort and care into it or who slapped it together just for sake of shoving it down your throat. And choose kindness. More of that green, that heart chakra energy. So maybe you really need to connect to those green crystals, aventurine and moss agate, and definitely malachite. Malachite is it's just one of the sexiest gemstones I own, and I would love to just be surrounded by this. I don't know. It's just really something that I've always just loved. Besides orange. Yeah. So let's do the psychic reading card, and let's get out of here. And I'll play you guys a little song. I don't even know what it's gonna be yet. I haven't even. Let's see. I did play earlier for about 7 minutes. I was messing around with a song that I recognized, and it sounded like something I would play, so I decided to chop it out. So, communication on the bottom, that's what's coming. Communication is coming between these two people, whoever they are. And we're pulling the angel card again. It's the one I hadn't even pulled before. It's the number 2. It's the number 2 card. Okay. Number 2, angel card. Your angels are with you every step of your journey. You have received this card as the universe wants to inform you that you are surrounded by angels and are never alone. Always remember that you are constantly guided and protected by the angelic realms. Your angel is only a thought away. The universe has heard your prayers for assistance. That's what I said that in the very beginning, if you remember. And if you don't remember, go back. I definitely said that in the very beginning. Do you ever feel like you are alone and that your path in life is not clear? That's the 7 of Pentacles. Do you feel there is a greater power around you, but you don't know how to make the connection? That's you with your back to the wheel. Your angels have been just desperately trying to get your attention, to let you know they are present in your life. The Ace of Wands started the read. This is a gentle reminder. Your angel wants you to know they are nearby. When you find a feather, acknowledge this to your angel and thank them for being by your side. This card will help you take Yes, to take your connection to the next step so you can work with your angel. Is there an area in your life you are finding challenging at the moment, such as losing a loved one, issues with your work, or needing assistance with your love life or family situation? Do you ever feel you need protection when you are alone? Whenever you feel you need protection or assistance from your angels above, take it as a sign that you should reconnect and make contact. In order to do this, find a comfortable chair or enter your own sacred space where you can sit quietly and visualize the type of assistance you require from above. Pay attention to the changes within you and surrounding you. Do you feel an energy shift, such as the eclipse we had? Are you hearing any words or sentences pop into your head randomly? Do you experience an epiphany that gives you the answer to what you are seeking? Do you feel an overwhelming calmness? If so, you have made contact with your angel above. Pay attention to the guidance your angel has provided you and know in your heart that your angel is always a thought away. You know, we just like that the little angel and devil. You know, they're both just a little thought away. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. So, the overall message here is to take time for yourself, to just focus on yourself, you know, choose kindness to yourself, you know. We are our own worst critic. Why don't you start being your best critic? Why don't you start picking out all the things that you love about yourself and really focus on them and flourish them, because the more positivity you can spread into your life, that just has no room for the negativity. Yeah, sure, there's a yin and a yang, but I think if you started really weighing things out, you've been more in the yang than the yin, and it still needs to be balanced. It's too much negativity, too many self-limiting beliefs and thoughts about the fact that you're not lovable, you don't deserve whatever, you're not in the right place. But whoever they are, they need to love you for who you are right now, knowing that if you have been able to improve and increase yourself and your self-awareness from back then to now, well, then surely you're going to be able to go and be that much further and better in the future, because you're making the kind decisions to yourself today. And it's just like any habit. It takes whatever, 21, 31, 45 days. Some people it takes longer than others, especially depending on how deeply rooted those habits are. Hmm. Hmm. It's one of those things where the temperance energy is here basically, just keep working, keep 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 going forward, keep pushing forward, that 10 of wands energy. With that, I'll leave you with this. Please watch your words. They will become your. Oh, sorry. Let's back up, because this is where they start. Please watch your thoughts. They will become your words. Please watch your words. They will become your character. Please watch your character. They will become your habits. And I screwed it up again. Mercury in retrograde, normally, and I've always said this, and it's 100% true, but this Mercury retrograde, compiled with all of the placements and the North Node being activated in Aries, all this Aries energy, and this Mercury in retrograde in Aries, like, it's actually got me a little, just a tiny bit. Electronics, yeah. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, and the electronics get attacked. Okay, but me myself, not typically. All I do is seems like it empowers me more. I speak stronger, better, quicker, faster. But enough about me. No, so yeah, Spirit's just saying, please, be kind to yourself. Just be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And it seems silly. I literally would go and look in the mirror and tell myself all kinds of things that no one else has ever told me. And some people, they might think it, they just won't say it because sometimes, they're afraid to. Don't want to pump your ego up or whatever. So just be kind to yourself. That's this overall message, you know, and that will help you to be able to step out of that comfort zone easier because the harder you are on yourself, that you're keeping yourself in a box. They say to think outside the box. They don't say let somebody else think outside the box for you. No, they said think outside the box. Get outside the box. That's what they're saying. Because if you're thinking outside the box, your words are going to be outside the box. Your habits are going to be outside the box. Your character will be outside the box. Get the hell out of the box. See you on the north side. I am still going to go over here and mess around a little bit. We'll see what comes out. I really enjoy this, and I know all of you do as well. I appreciate all the likes, subscribes, shares, the donations. You can easily get a hold of me with a million different ways in my description box, the little triangle that's way over down here somewhere. There's going to be some videos popping up here and there to let you know what you should watch next. They're pretty good about it, too. So anyhow, see you on the north side. I've already said that. I'm going to definitely see you there. Let's pump down here. Yeah. All right. Slide out. Slide in. Doing good on time here. Mercury retrograde didn't take away my creativity. I'm here. So is creativity. We'll have some names for these one of these days. Manifesting an upgraded piano. Never happy. Never happy. That's not true. I'm pretty much always happy. All right. down. The recordings have started. Love you. well, that was that. That was a full-on practice. So, it was a little choppy, a little rough. Confirmation, see? Thanks for watching.